All right. Hello, whoever is watching or listening. Thanks to recent subscribers. It's really hard to build up a subscriber base on YouTube, or as a matter of fact, on any platform. Right now, I probably have about 33 subscribers, but very happy to have 33 subscribers. It's a lot of fun to share what I do here with everybody. So tonight we are gonna try to see if we can find some action on the HF bands. One more live stream to see what's going on, and I'm gonna start with 17 meters. I like 17 meters. Like I said before, it's quiet and has nice propagation. Long distance contacts can be made easily, and it's not that much of a crowded band. So let me make sure everything is set up right here. I'm gonna go to OBS and see that I have audio levels working. Let's crank up the volume of the radio.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Nothing heard. This is K2GOD. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Nothing heard. CQ 17 meters. Hello, 17 meters. CQ 17 meters. CQ 17, this is Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta, calling any station anywhere. CQ 17 from Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta, New Jersey, North America. CQ 17 meters, CQ 17 meters, hello, 17 meters, CQ 17 meters, calling any station, anywhere, CQ 17 meters, hello, 17 meters, CQ 17 meters, calling any station anywhere, CQ 17 from Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta. This is K2GOD.
It looks like the band is not cooperating tonight. I'm pushing about 500 watts. I'm gonna try it for a little more. I think if I keep hitting it, something may come back.
CQ 17 meters. CQ 17. Any station, anywhere. CQ 17 meters. CQ 17 from Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta. This is K2GOD, North America. CQ 17 meters, hello, 17 meters, CQ 17 17 meters, calling any station, anywhere, CQ 17 from Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta, this is K2GOD.
Okay, it sounds like there is no contact possible on this band tonight, and there should be some activity on this. Like if I go scroll down to, let's go down to the FT8 frequencies, there's some action there. There's some decent signals there. I mean, an S5, S6 is good enough to get an audio signal through the band, but it seems like nobody's doing phone tonight. So I'm gonna move on. Let's see if I can get to other bands here. Let's go to 15 meters. I'm trying to avoid 20 for now in the beginning. I don't want to do 20. 20 is easy. So let me get the amp offline and tune this thing. And we're tuned there. And this is in 15 meters. And let's scroll down through 15 meters. Let's crank up the volume here. Okay, it looks like, let me crank up the volume here. It looks like 15 meters is not that busy tonight. That's interesting. I haven't checked the propagation, but it may look like we may not have too much propagation tonight. Yeah, it looks like everything is poor tonight. So we have the forecast today, and everything is poor today. Still, this is interesting. This is when you can have weird stuff happening. Maybe there's a quick opening. There may be a long DX, or some country that you couldn't work before works on a poor day. So I'm gonna make a call on this frequency on 15 meters and see what we can get back, if anything.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Nothing heard. This is K2GOD. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Nothing heard. This is K2GOD. CQ15 meters. CQ15 meters. Hello, 15 meters. Calling any station anywhere on 15. CQ15 meters from Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta. This is K2GOD. CQ15, CQ15 meters, hello, 15 meters. CQ15, CQ15, CQ15. Calling any station anywhere, CQ15, CQ15. CQ15 meters, hello, 15 meters from Kilo 2 Golf Oscar Delta. This is K2GOD.
This is really sad. No answer on this band. So we're gonna have to move on to 20 meters. Let's make a pick here for 20 meters. Whoops. I'm trying to get there with the touch screen. Didn't work. My fingers are too fat. Okay, so let's go around the 20 meters band and see exactly what action we can expect there. Let's see. Okay. There's a strong signal there. Oh, that's the Latino net. Okay. So let's keep on going around. There's some signals there, so I think let's open up the scope. And let me show you that here. I'm not being fair. Let's open up the scope. So there's some signals. I'm gonna see if I can get lucky and get a station to answer.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Nothing heard. This is K2GOD. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Nothing heard. This is K2GOD. CQ20, CQ20 meters, CQ20 meters, CQ20 meters, CQ20 meters. Calling any station anywhere, CQ20, CQ20. From Kilo 2 Golf Oscar Delta, this is K2GOD. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters, hello, 20 meters. CQ20 meters, hello, 20, CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Calling any station, anywhere, CQ20, hello, 20 meters. From Kilo 2 Golf Oscar Delta, this is K2GOD. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters, hello, 20 meters. CQ20, CQ20 meters, calling any station, anywhere. CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, 20 meters. CQ20 from Kilo to Golf Oscar Delta. This is K2GOD North America. CQ20, CQ20 meters. Hello, 20 meters. CQ20, CQ20. Calling any station, anywhere. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20 meters. Any station, anywhere. This is Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta, K2GOD, New Jersey.
Okay, so there's no answer on 20 meters. Truly, the bands are not propagating that well today. I am gonna do one more attempt. I'm gonna go on to 40 meters. But this is also interesting, you know, like this is real world experience, you know. Sometimes the bands, even with the amount of power, I'm pushing about 500 watts. I'm not really running full power, but I'm pushing about 500 watts, and nobody comes back. And I think there are some people listening that maybe don't want to join, but at the same time, I strongly believe that the bands are not propagating that well. The conditions are not really conducive to having a QSO or a strong one. I'm gonna go to 40, and I think I will try the what they call the DX window in 40 meters. See what that does, you know. And it looks busy right now. It looks busy there. So let's tune somewhere near this frequency here. And let's listen a little bit.
America, Canada, Golf 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee.
So there's somebody calling.
North or South America, Canada, Golf 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee. North or South America. Golf 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee. Seeking North or South America or Canada, Golf 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee. North or South America or Canada, Golf 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee. And North or South America or Canada, Golf 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee.
Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta, North America.
Oscar Delta America, did you say?
Roger, this is Kilo 2, Golf Oscar Delta, K2GOD. We've spoken before, probably on 80 meters. How are you doing? Name here is Noel. How do you copy me over?
Okay, your audio sounds a bit strange, I don't know why, but I've got, I think it's Manuel, is that right?
Noel, I'm going to crank up power, and I'm on a YouTube stream, just to let you know. I go around the bands with a YouTube stream. Yes, I'll give you a signal report. I hear you clearly through the frequency. I am pushing about now probably close to 1,000 watts. I'm in North America. Name is Noel, November, Oscar, Echo Lima. How did you copy? Over.
Kilo 2, Golf. No?
Kilo 2, Golf, Oscar Delta, K2GOD. Over.
Yeah, I said, but please don't say to Pastor. Kilo 2, Delta, Alpha, Golf, is that right?
No, it's Kilo 2, Golf, Oscar, Delta, K2, G0EVY. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I got it. Okay, Kilo 2, Golf, Oscar, Delta, Golf, 0, Echo, Victor, Yankees. Your name, Manuel?
Negative is Noel. Noel. Like Christmas. Noel. Over?
Okay, no L. How far are you away from your microphone? You've got a wonderful signal, plus, but your audio is restricted on frequency response. I'm just checking my filters here, make sure it's able to see turned on. But how far are you away from your microphone? No?
Negative. I'm not away from my microphone. I see the signal is hot into the transmitter. I don't know, maybe the propagation is covering me. What I will do is I'll crank up to, let me see, I'm trying to, I have a little bit of tuning to do. Let me see. K2GOD, K2GOD. I'm trying to tune so that I can have the least reflective power here. Okay. Alright, K2GOD. I think I'm good there. This has made any improvements? Over?
No, it's nothing at all to do with your power. You're a big signal. You almost answer. Nothing to do with your power. It's your audio. Your audio is extremely narrow. You've got no audio below about 250 hertz. It's like this, or what? Like that. It's extremely narrow on your audio response. I don't know if did you hear me change my audio? You've got no frequency response below 240 hertz. No, so what you said you're not. Well, first of all, what is the exact distance you are from your microphone? What's the distance between you and your microphone?
4 to, well, actually less than 6, 4 to 6, I would say, but yeah, you know what? You got me curious here. I'm trying to see if I can make an improvement. I'm looking at my ALC, and I'm driving the ALC hard, you know. I'm not picking on the maximum. I'm not picking on the red, but I'm driving it hard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my modulation. I mean, this usually distorts me, but I think you're going to probably get it clear. Maybe the noise level is competing with me. Over?
No. It's your frequency response of your microphone. You chopped off at 240 hertz or lower. I'm going to demonstrate it to you again. Your microphone's like this. You've got no frequency response on. You're not answering me how close you are to your microphone. I think if you want to get as close as you can to your microphone, half inch or less, number one. What is your transmitted bandwidth? It's nothing to do with your power. It's the frequency response of your microphone. What is your transmitted bandwidth? Your wide. What is your transceiver?
I have an ICOM SM-30. I'm using the bandwidth at wide, which is like 3 kilohertz. Well, it's 2.9, but it bleeds a little beyond that. I don't know, you got me thinking now. I was making a few calls. I hope nothing is wrong with my transceiver, but I was calling on other bands, didn't get any response. Now, you said now that my signal is strong, but the audio is low, and I'm pushing 80% my gain, and the compressor is at 1. I wouldn't know what to tell you. Probably I'll have to just go back and check, listen to myself on a faraway web SDR. I monitor myself locally on an SDR I have, but for this I think I have to send it far away just to hear how the signal travels. I don't know what else could it be. I'm gonna check now that you're talking. I'm gonna check see if there's any changes in my setup for the tones on the transmit. Maybe something changed there. Let's go to sideband. Nope, I didn't change anything there either. Still the same conditions, over?
Oh, no, it's not the conditions. If your signal drops to 40 over, I will let you know. In other words, you're more than that in my meter. So I don't know what is your transceiver. You might be on line, but you must have your graphic equalizer on minus, on big minus at 250 hertz. So what is your transceiver?
Roger, my transceiver is a IC705. It's a QRP rig, and I'm using a desktop mic, which it's pretty good. It's a electric condenser mic, and I had this for a long time, over 2 years, without any issues. But I may have to look into, like I said, listening to myself through a faraway SDR. But good to hear you. I appreciate the feedback. I'm going to see if I can work with this. Back to you from K2GOD.
Okay, are there any adjustments on your desk mic? Can you adjust it in any way, either impedance match or frequency high or low cutoff switch?
Yes, there's a low cut switch that I take off because it doesn't help my voice, but I will switch it on. Now I took off the low cut filter, so I don't know if that's going to make an improvement for you, over?
No, you're still chopped off at 200 hertz, so leave the low cutoff switch turned off. Don't turn it on. Okay? It's not need to do that. On the ICOM 705, is there an internal graphic equalizer? And I've got to ask you this question. Are you sure that's a dynamic microphone? Electric microphone. Is it an electric microphone?
Yes, this is energized. The capsule is energized. And I don't have a graphic equalizer. I can feed audio through the USB and equalize on the USB, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing direct mic to the transceiver. And it only has two knobs. One is for treble, one is for low end. Now I'm always conservative with the low end because my voice really boosts that a lot. I will make a little, I'm +1 on the bass, +1. Like if I was to go all the way to 5, this will be 5, but it's probably muffled. So I always keep it at 1 and treble at 5, you know. But I wouldn't know what to tell you about it. There's maybe something else going on. I'm probably gonna go check after I finish with you. I'm gonna hear myself locally and on a ZR far away. Back to you from K2GOD.
You can't listen to yourself and adjust your audio at the same time, you know, and it's not possible because you're... anyway, you say you've got a treble and bass, is that correct? A treble and bass adjustment. Where do you have your treble? Is your treble +5?
Roger.
Okay. Where is your bass? What is the number on your bass?
+1, QSO?
+1. What was the number?
+1.
Okay, bring your TX treble back to +3. Your TX treble back to +3.
Okay, that's +3 there. I usually don't get it. ICOM tends to be very low bottom, strong in the low end, but this is +3, over.
Okay, now put your TX SSB bass to +2. Yeah, that's what it was. You were driving too much treble. Okay, your frequency response now has dropped down to 180, 160. So just put your TX SP base plus 2.
Roger. I got a +2 there. Over.
Oh my goodness me! There you go. There you go. Now, your signal has actually gone up as well, so you're stronger now. Right. Have you ever heard anybody record your voice and play it back to you? And if so, did you think that it sounded like you at all?
I'll be honest with you. I get good unsolicited compliments on the audio. I do have a personal belief that everybody listens different. I think some stations, the radio puts out the sound according to the speaker box and the EQ they have, and sometimes the antenna has an effect on it. I'm a firm believer in that. I've seen it. I used to have something similar to what I'm setting up with your guidance, but I tend to have people complaining that they don't hear definition because the treble is too low. But I could make adjustment according to the station that's listening to me. I don't mind doing that, because if you want to carry on what they call a QSO, you need to make it comfortable for the other station too. So I always hear myself fine. They record me and send it back to me, and I hear myself good, you know. I don't know, maybe the DX is causing a little bit of a deficiency, which I can understand, weakening certain frequencies because of the long path or something like that. So many things. This is K2GOD, back to you.
Well, you can't listen to your own voice and adjust your own voice. Your vocal cords are too close to your eardrums, and no man on this earth ever heard a recorded of his voice and thought that it sounded like him. Anyway, on that note, Golf 0 Echo Victor Yankee, what was I going to say? Have a look at your compression and your ALC. Do you have your processor turned on? Do you have any compression?
Yes, I have it at 1, level 1. And the ALC is hot, but it's not picking in the red.
Okay, when you say the compression's at 1, do you mean at 1 dB? 1 dB, your compression at 1 dB?
No, negative. This doesn't have that kind of, I would say, manipulation or expansion of control. It has simply a scale from 0 to 8, I think. Let me just check. No, 0 to 10. 0 to 10. And right now, like, this will be 1, and this is 10. This is 10. Now, of course, the compressor on the DX QSO is going to bring up the audio incredibly. That's 10, but it's going to really saturate and sound tiny sometimes, you know. But right there's at 2, over.
Okay. Well, there again, see, there's your distortion on your compression. Do you have an ALC meter and a compression meter? Can you read your compression in dB?
Hold on 1 second. I'm not so sure. Let me switch the screen here. I know I have ALC. Let me see, compression, yeah. Compression, I have it in dBs, yeah. When it engages the compression, it goes to 5 and the most 10 dB, over.
Yeah, okay, leave it between 5 and 10 dB, that's absolutely excellent, okay? Double check your ALC range, make sure you're still going there. Is it a blue line over a red line, or make sure your ALC is not going too far into the red?
Roger, yes. It's peaking occasionally, that's fine. With the ICOMs, you sort of need that modulation to be aggressive. And if it peaks occasionally in the red, it's not a big deal. But yeah, it's feeling Most of, well, now it's picking a little more because I changed it with your settings, but I probably could push back the mic gain a little bit and keep it tame somehow. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. I think this will be perfect there graphically. Over.
Yeah, okay. I want you to go back into your menu in your TX SSB treble. TX SSB treble. I want you to take it up to +4. +4, okay? You're missing 100 hertz now. We reduced the other. So take it up to +4 on your TX SSB treble.
Let's see. Yeah, you see that's why I boost the treble. I can hear myself a lot clearer after boosting from 2 to 4. Over.
Okay, so make a transmission so I can look at it.
Do you hear better now?
It's not long enough a transmission. I've got to. I'm looking at a scope, see, on your audio, so I need to make a transmission so I can freeze the scope. Your transmission is too short.
Roger, got you. This is K2GOD. Mary had a little lamb. Testing microphone, EQ, and power. Testing 1, 2, and 3. Back to you.
Okay. Go to your TXSSB base and take it up another click to +3.
The base to +3. I think somebody came in the middle of our QSO, so we may want to check if somebody want to join in. I'm going through the base. Okay, you said +3. You said over?
TXSSB base +3.
Roger, +3 it is. Over.
Okay, it's a little bit better there. There you go. Let me, we might have to adjust them down a bit. Just double check your ALC and your compression level. Now, was there somebody trying to call in? Welcome, good evening. This is Guatemala, 0, Ecuador, Venezuela, Yucatan, Golf 0, Echo, Victor, Yankee.
Well, I heard him, but didn't come back. Let me give you, yeah, the ALC is pushing to the red a little. So let me take my gain down a little bit. And the compression, yeah, still between 5 and 10 when it engages. What antenna are you using tonight? I know you have big beams for lower bands. So what are you using? Over.
A 6-element full-size beam.
Oh boy, that's so impressive. And how much power you're running? I think last time I spoke to you, you said that you run low power because the dB gain is so high. How much power you're pushing through the antenna? Over?
It's 240, 240, 240, and that's 9 watts, 9 watts, 9 watts, 9 watts.
Roger. That's amazing how well that does. You come into America every day like nobody's business. Over.
Yeah, okay, well, please do not attribute any credit to me. My antenna was designed by Alpha Pro Mike. He lives in Orlando, Florida. And my amplifier was designed by Whiskey for North Pole. My audio was supplied by Alpha India for Whiskey in November. Anyway, without more ado, how far are you away from the microphone now? What's the distance between you and the microphone? Could you give it me in inches?
Yes, and this is about 6 centimeters, 4 inches, somewhere around there.
4 inches?
Roger, roger.
Okay, well, for 1 second, please, get closer to the microphone, half inch or less, and talk across the microphone, and just say a few syllables.
Yeah, this is going to sound a lot better. This microphone is very, very good close range, but I don't like to pop it with air. Back to you.
Yeah, I can hear you varying the distance when you're 4 inches away. But that one was consistent there, right there.
Yes, I would say so. I can get closer. I think 2 inches is safe. It's very, what I call very front end. I'm a musician, an audio engineer too, but I noticed that I can overload the capsule with air. I have a filter, but I kind of have to keep a watch on it so I don't overdo it. But I think 2 inches will really make me sound fuller, more front end, and so on. This is K2GOD. Back to you.
Yeah, that microphone does not suit that rig. I'm looking at the spectrum scope on it, and the microphone's not suit. I don't know why. If it's an electret microphone, it should, but it does not suit that rig.
Let me do a little test. I'm going to switch to a hand mic that comes with the microphone. QSO?
Okay, well, just remember we have to readjust everything when you do that. But go to the hand mic. And with a DX on here, Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee. Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee looking north or South America. Shooting north or South America or Canada, Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee. Kilo 2 Golf Oscar Delta, Kilo 2 or Golf Oscar Delta. Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee. Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee.
Station, go ahead, WD4AB.
Oh, it said Alpha Delta. I'll give you a call.
Whiskey Delta 4, Alpha Bravo.
Whiskey Delta 2, Delta Bravo. This is Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee. The name's Joe, but Juliet, Oscar, Victoria. Whiskey Delta 2, Delta Bravo again.
Okay, please correct my call. My call is Whiskey Delta 4, Alpha Bravo. I repeat, Whiskey Delta 4, Alpha Bravo. Well, we're transmitting from the town of Cutler Bay, Florida, which is located 21 miles south of the Miami International Airport. And my name is Rudy, Romeo Uniform Delta Yankee. Back to you, sir, over.
Okay, Rudy. Is it number 4 in your call? Whiskey Delta 4 Alpha Bravo?
That is correct, sir. That is correct. You're sounding fantastic down into South Florida. I was looking at the S meter, about 5.9, 5 over 5.9. Really good audio down this way, over.
I just had some QRM up the bottom that go for Zero Echo Victor Yankee. What is your working conditions, Rudy? What is your transceiver? What power? This is Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee. Golf Zero Echo Victor Yankee.
Fine business working conditions right now at the moment. I'm on a Yaesu FTDX 3000. I'm running about 100 watts, and the antenna that I'm on tonight, I am on a 5 kilowatts, 33.5 foot antenna. That's 33.5 foot vertical, over.
Whoa. Give me the height of the antenna. How tall is the antenna?
The antenna is 33.5 feet. 33.5 feet, over.
Oh, okay, so quarter wave then.
Roughly a quarter wave on this band, over.
Okay, oh good. No problem.
The band has not been in the best of shape today. It has not been in the best of shape. Hopefully it'll start getting a little bit better as it gets a little bit later here. I don't know if you're copying me okay or not, but I got a good signal on you, over.
Okay, no problem there, Rudy. I'm running more power than you, more than double your power. I'm running ICOM transceiver. My name's Joe, the Juliet Oscar Victoria, Whiskey Delta 2, Alpha Bravo, Golf 0, Echo Victor Yankee.
Fine business, Joe. What are you using for an antenna, over?
A 6-element Yagi, full size 6-element.
Yeah, that'll do it good. That'll give you a good signal anywhere where you point that thing at. No, you sound fantastic, man. It's got a good audio. Good audio. A very, very nice audio. I don't know if you're using the stock mic or not, but it sounds fantastic, over.
Yeah, the microphone was supplied by Alpha India 4 Whiskey November AL4WN.
Oh, it sounds really good. I can't stress how well it sounds. The audio sounds perfect. Signal's nice and clear, nice and strong, even though the conditions are not the best at the moment. Oh, I heard you in there. I was just scanning and heard you in there. Just wanted to let you know that somebody's hearing you. You are being heard, over.
Well, thank you very much, Golf 0, Victor Yankee. I come across the pond most nights, all night. Hey, one moment, Rudy, one moment. No, you back no. Much better. 25% in better quality, 25% better quality. Yeah, you do need to adjust your bass. You want to take your bass down one click down a row. No, okay? This microphone's got a broader frequency response and much better quality. Rudy, you copy no, Rudy, over?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I was copying him. He sounds actually quite good in my neck of the woods. No problem whatsoever. Modulation was loud and clear. I believe he said he's on a 705. It's sounding good, sir. No problem. Over. No, fantastic. No, I wouldn't touch a thing. It sounds great. By the way, on the last transmission, you were 20 over. You were 20 over on my QTH. Anyways, guys, thank you for the QSO. I got to get out of here. I got to get some dinner. I'll try to come back after I finish dinner. It's not too late. You guys have 73. Both are sounding fantastic. The 75 is an impressive audio response. Very nice. Very nice. Not too loud, not too low, and it's not squeaking. It's not really nasal. It's very natural. Very natural. And 73, Joe, thank you, man. Thank you for picking me up. I'll catch you guys later. WD4AV will be clear and getting it from there.
Good night, Rudy. Yeah. How far are you away from this microphone? One inch away and turn it slightly. Now double check your compression level. Make sure your compression is between 7 and 10 dB. And double check your ALC range. Make sure you're still within ALC range. I think that microphone will drive that radio a lot harder than the other one. okay. You've still got a slight restriction at 200 or 180 to 200 hertz, but anyway, that's a much better microphone. So I'm not too sure whether we got. Where is the bass now? Your TXSSB bass, is it +2 or +1? Oh, you need to leave the bass there, +1. Go to your treble. What is your treble setup? TXSSB treble. Okay, drop it back to +3. Put it to +3. Okay, there you go. Double check your compression, your ALC, and I'll take another still. That's improved it slightly, the microphone now. Yeah, so with the other desk mic, you don't get so much compression. Did you say with the previous microphone that you do not get as much compression as you do with this handout microphone? Yeah, okay. You're actually 4 dB louder with this microphone. 4 dB louder. When you think 3 dB is like doubling your power. That's how much difference it made. You're 4 dB louder. It's almost like you turned on an amplifier. It's like doubling your power output. Joe, Juliet, Oscar, Victoria. Juliet, Oscar, Victoria. Jupiter, Jovian.
Kilo Charlie 1, Fox, Yankee Fox.
Good morning to you, Jay. Good morning, Jay. Got you. If you're listening on the local SDR radio to your audio, what is the receiver bandwidth that you listen to yourself on? Okay, Roger. Now bear in mind you cannot listen to your own audio because your vocal cords are too close to your eardrums, you understand? Okay, Jay, go ahead, Jay. Kilo Charlie, Kilo Charlie 1, get Jay.
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 1, Fox, Yankee Fox. How's things going, Dave?
Zippity-doo-dah, yippee-ki-yay. Hey, Rudy, buenas noches. Muchas gracias, senor. Pronto. Catch you later, Rudy.
What was that?
I was just saying good night to Rudy. How you doing, Jay? Kilo Charlie 1, Fox, Yankee Fox. This is Golf Zero. Echo Victor Yankee. What is it here? It's quite warm here. It's 18 degrees. What the hell? Oh, no, it isn't. I thought it was 18. It isn't. It's 16 degrees centigrade here.
Roger that. Yeah, well, tonight's a reprieve on the Thunder.
Well, that was an interesting QSO. I'm actually glad I kept on looking for QSOs and moved on to the 40 meters band. Now, the gentleman that was advising me or giving me feedback on the audio all the way from England is a fella that's popular because he uses this full-size HF beams, and I'm talking like there's no traps or shortened lengths or anything like that. Is full size beams, and this one he's using today is it's 6 elements, full size beam, monobander for 40 meters. He pushed 240 watts, he said, into his antenna, and he comes strong here, 5.9 solid. Any time of the day, this gentleman makes it in at any given time, propagation or no propagation. So it's actually really impressive. Well, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed that crazy session, audio session on HF. So you take care, 732, all of you.